We are in Atlanta, the Aflac Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. It's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the out cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Burrell. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Burrell. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Sopper with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Solid driver to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deflected, the defense forcing the incompletion.
Hey, I need that motherfucking football.
Well,
give me that shit.
Time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is.
Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10.
Yeah, 24. Fuck a gator. Fire their ass. Light them on fire.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this.
We got a little too excited. Compose yourself, fellas. Compose yourself.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover through. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his
They
eyes
rattled out here.
Fuck
you mean?
That's
my
and come down with it for an interception.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field.
What they said about Denson when I saw him, he ain't like that. That's what they said, right? That's what they said. They said he ain't like that, right? Ooh, he ain't like that though, right? He ain't like that though, right? Yes, sir. Come on, 15.
These quarterbacks today in the college.
Come on, 15. They said you wasn't like that when I saw you out that portal, boy.
Just when you think you have them figured out.
He playing, man. He playing, man.
The ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy.
I should have took off to the right side.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. And Kirk gets Pittsburgh on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Offense appear to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
3 yards. That's what we're doing, fellas.
So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We get another stop, man. Fry that shit.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Hey, somebody want to come from the top side?
Speed. Still going. It's a foot race.
Man, don't worry about it.
All the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense operating from the pistol. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella.
Hey, that's BI in the middle of the field, dog. I need my calls, bro. Do me that favor, man. He over here holding my tight ends.
First time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down line.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play fake, looking to throw. Almost intercepted, falls
Hey,
into
man.
Hey,
man.
Would have been his 2nd.
Hey, man. That's to the crib. That's to the crib.
As often as you can.
That's to the crib. They playing with me. This nigga 6 for 15, bro. I'm not playing, bro.
That pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Burrell. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Burrell. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Baker. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
What a fucking dot, boy. Throw that motherfucker in and show him you ready for the NFL.
Wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable match.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Looking to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact and as a result, it's unable to hold on to the football.
With the catch, it's Burrell. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Second down and goal. On the run, it's Burrell. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Baker. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swung to the pass rush, a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Baker. Tries the quick throw. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Gilliam. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
It's a quick grab. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Breaks an open space. Makes the defender miss. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Baker. Makes a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do with that shit right there? You see what the fuck I'm talking about? God damn!
They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They're going to run the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense will try to convert a third and long at the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He fires this throw and he's intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here at their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it rip. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
All right, y'all, let's rally, man. Rally behind the motherfucking QB, dog.
25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Fumbling.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Bringing pressure. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Plenty space at the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Now offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilliam. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The pass rush closing in. And they get to completion. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense really clicking.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
The receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finds room at the 30. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right, taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. On the run here, lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They start the drive with a good throw to the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pitt. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He escapes the pocket. The pass falls incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fourth down completion to the running back. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
No running. Handed off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane.
There's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The QB throws his third hit of the day. And he goes down, but the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested.